But anyways, man, before I let you go, man, and you always have some interesting, comments on stuff, man. What do you think about this whole Will and Jada situation? To me, I already know what it is. It's a situation to where a guy, a rich dude with a lot of assets, it's cheaper to keep her. I want to kind of do my it's cheaper to keep her. It's his brand, his money, and all that. It's cheaper to keep her around and kind of just pretend like things are done. Because the thing is if dudes don't really. I mean, there might be dudes that like to share. I mean, to me, that's kind of weird. But I don't really see like a dude really like being, hey, woman, let's have an open relationship and let me be okay with it. Nah, I think that might have been a thing to where his wife came to it and then he pretty much said, you know what, me lose everything or just comply with what she wants to do and keep it pushing. What do you think about that stuff?
So basically you're saying that it's benefiting Will.
No, I'm just saying he can keep that image because the thing about it is I think it's like Jada wanted to be out in the streets, and he because how many dudes and you know what, to each your own, to be like, if they woman came to him and say, hey, you know what, I want to go back, I want to experiment, I want to be with different men, how many dudes you'd be like, oh yeah, that's okay, that sounds like fun, let's go ahead and do this?
I mean, of course you're not going to get, there's not going to be that many people. If you get out of 10 people, you might get, out of 15, maybe you might get one person or maybe two people that might agree to that. But I think like this is the point. You brought the Jada and Will.
Right.
You bringing that point into it. Everybody's forgetting about the dude that's actually broke the story.
Right.
I think he's wrong as shit for doing that.
No, he's definitely wrong for doing that. I mean, that's just a 22-year-old that got some old pussy that really sprung his ass. That's normal. But
he participated.
Right.
He the whole dynamic, and he agreed to it. And then, by coincidence, your album's about to drop. All of a sudden, you come out with this shit.
Yeah, I know. I mean, but the dude is 22 years old though. You got to put that. He was 22 when he messed with her. Yeah, he got some cougar pussy, and the cougar pussy, got him acting crazy. You feel me?
I think why you don't think they just probably dismissed him as a couple? Like,
right.
Hey, they broke up with him, but he's hurt.
Right.
I think it's all about the hurt. He's hurt, so you know what? I'm gonna have to go ahead and get even with y'all. Let me go ahead and first of all, his team picked the wrong time to do this. I mean, they picked the right time if they want to do it, but don't do it to release your album.
Right.
Talk about it on your album. You know what I'm saying? Do some songs that can be make people think like, damn, she talking about it, he talking about this and that. And then that would give one people to go out and listen to your music more. I think you should have done it in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of into it. Go check out the album, they kind of put some shit in the album, and everybody would be forced to go out and see what shit on the album. And then all that shit would blow up on what came out after that. But he did it before the album dropped. He kind of put the whole story out there. But to answer your question, though, it's cheaper to keep her. I think she probably realized she wanted to go out there, and Will saw that coming. And maybe Will was out there doing it too much. She might have gave all 10,000 maybe. And they got too much invested in each other, and they just came off the back. Okay, you want to do your thing? Well, I should be able to do my thing. But at the same time, I don't want to get involved with the whole media or the embarrassment of me being the one that did this or that. So let's just go ahead and do the right thing and just do what we do and just stay together.
Right.
Kids, man, it's a weird family, but it works for them though.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about it is I always thought the Smiths or Will and Jada, people even reference their relationship as the prototypical black relationship. People kind of looked up to them, but you know what I'm saying, people are human and stuff like that. But let me ask you this, this might make a lot of men uncomfortable, but let's just say, I know men are going to do what they do. I mean, we're naturally like how we are. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, just because we out in the streets doesn't mean that we gonna fall in love or whatever. Whatever. Let's just leave the men out of here. Is Jada Pinkett proof that she will always belong to the streets?
It ain't like she's being talked about by numerous people. It ain't like she's out there, really out there. She just, her preference is a young dude and she's married. Everybody has it out there. I look at it as a fetish.
Right.
She might have a fetish, but I don't think she's out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What you gonna put to compare? What you gonna compare to it to say she's out there? Because of what she bought or whatever other people want to put out there? I mean, I can't say that because I don't know the dynamic. I don't know the whole situation with how she is. But I knew her as a person, or I had a reference to say, oh, this is what she did, or I did this, or I put her out there. But I think it's a fetish. I think it's just a preference.
Nah, you know what, man? Hey, listen, I know I'm gonna bust a couple shots, and this is a very uncomfortable thing, and I understand I get accused of being probably a sexist or a thing, because the thing about it is like with men, it's a little bit different, though. We can go out there and wham bam, thank you, ma'am, no emotions or whatever. We can just keep it pushing. For me, a woman that kind of does. I mean, I don't really believe I can't think a woman can have a whole relationship other than, I know sex is one thing, but when a woman has a whole relationship out of her main relationship, that right there is something different. To me, it's something different. Because I don't believe a woman can give her whole self to multiple people. She can probably give her whole self to one person, but if she's giving her whole self to multiple people, isn't that evidence that it's not? How they mainly say that she's never yours, it's just your turn, or she belongs to the street, like Future would be saying. Isn't that proof though?
I mean, you're making a whole different dynamic. And the times change so much now, but these women are savages, bro. I think we as men are not recognizing how the time is changing, and we still try to stay up. We still in the 90s. It's changed, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So where a woman can live with a dude and do the same thing we do.
Right.
I see what you're saying. Is like it takes a lot more for a woman to do what we do, because they'll receive, they'll open their legs to have somebody come in.
Right.
Well, us, we just go in there to do what we do with clothes. But it's getting to a point now. Look how, from when, let's say when you were 15, compared to the shit you see now, that how the world has changed to where a club now is a strip club. A regular club is not going to be jumping at the strip club. Now,
right.
You see nothing but straight females in the strip club, but that's the spot to be at. That doesn't mean they're gay. That doesn't mean they're out there trying to get out. They know that's where it's at. They get a female to come up and dance on, do whatever they want to, because that's the pleasure. It's open now. Women, the world has changed, bro. Too much.
Yeah, I get that.
I think they call up to it. I don't think we're in an even slate here. I don't think it's 50-50, but I think they're 60-40 right now.
I get that. But I'm just saying, moving forward, if you're not in a relationship, a long-term relationship right now, can you just assume that what they say, like, for a woman, like a lot of, old players that say that, it's just like, bro, she will never be yours. It's just your turn. Is that a true statement?
Yeah, it's still like that. It's still true.
It is.
But I really do think it works both ways too.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I see a lot of dudes right now got too much female tendency, so it can work both ways. But you right though. She ain't yours. It's just the next person's time. But she will come back to you if that's the case. If she's really in love with you, she's gonna find her way back to you. You'll find your way back to her.
Right.
The case maybe. It's just people tend to disagree and do crazy shit off of emotion.
Right.
Emotion is crazy now, man. I bet you're gonna fuck your best friend just because she's mad. You off of emotion.
Right. No, that's crazy. No, that's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like with Jada, she's like an old cougar and shit like that. So she got hellified game. But you know what I'm saying? It's like when you think back, I'm not saying it. I mean, it didn't happen to me, but you know how many dudes probably finding out, like, later in life, that dude that's supposed to be your uncle or that family friend was really your mama's side dude.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay. To stay on that topic, right? I know your mother passed away a while back. Okay, put it this way: you walking around, you see a lot of people maybe in their 50s or 60s, right? You're looking at maybe grandparents now.
Right.
How do you think they were when they were 29 or 30?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You look at the dynamic about, you see your grandma, she had like 3 baby daddies. And you look at it like, damn, my grandma had 3 baby daddies. She had 2 kids in him, 2 kids in him, 3 kids in him. You gotta look at all that. It's not saying that, and then to you, she's a saint. So that's your grandmother, that's your aunt, that's your
Right.
mother. She's a saint. But at one time, it was your age. Living in this world, we're going through the same shit we're going through. People tend to forget all that. When you get wiser, you get older and wiser, there's certain things, you change. But when you were in your 20s, running around, you know what I'm saying? They were doing the same shit. It's funny to me, though.
Yeah, it is funny. It's crazy funny. Yeah. And the thing about it is like, and yeah, you tend to forget that. I mean, like,
Because all you see is a saint in front of you.
oh yeah.
You could never look at your mom in a different way. You can't look at your grandma as ever be with nobody else other than your grandfather. Somebody be doing shit with you.
Right.
But in all reality, everybody goes through life like that. So everybody has somebody who had a situation or a path that they're not proud of. It's just growing up and understanding it and bettering yourself out there.
No, I get that. I get that fully, man. Just like, that, like I was saying, man, I mean, imagine how hard of a pill is to swallow, right? You sitting there, like, this dude you thought that was probably your family friend, he just came around every day. And then, like, the older you got, the more you're like, damn, I look a lot like this guy. And then you end up finding out that was your daddy. That shit, and the crazy part about it, that shit happens.
All the time.
That shit crazy. And
I'm pretty sure you got people that you grew up with that their daddy live right down the street, and everybody else know it. You know what I'm saying? But your mom steadily telling you, nah, that ain't your daddy. Nah.
You're right. That's crazy. It's just the crazy phenomenon. But the thing about the Will and Jada situation is, like, I saw that people were really going in on them, and the only thing that's sad about it is like, with black people in general, it seems like we never protect, like, our celebrities or our own. Like, for instance, like a Trumper or the white people will go in the paint for their people. They'll like, even Donald Trump, though, he got 3 baby mamas, I don't know how many mistresses and all that, but they protect his ass for whatever. But hey, listen, if you black and you well known or whatever, not only they gonna get you, we gonna get you even worse. What is up with that?
Because you finally, I guess that person is being the same category, not category, same level as you, then kind of bring them down a notch.
Right.
That's all I'm looking at. Oh, yeah, that nigga, he won that special anyway. He still do shit out there. And, they would still say, I love so-and-so, but that nigga fucked up, or he this and that. It's just, I don't know. I really can't tell you why black people do that. We act to just, it's that crap in the, it's that same crap in the bucket mentality. Let's bring him down to our house. He ain't as perfect as he thought it was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think that happened years ago when they set us up to feel like that. I don't know. I can't explain that one, bro.
Yeah,
we
man.
do that to each other, though. We do that. But you know what it is, too? It's just like how we get around each other, a bunch of friends, and we start cracking jokes.
Right.
Snapping on each other. I think it's the same time we said, like, nigga, you ain't that special not to get snapped on.
Right.
Because you're Denzel Washington, you do something, I'm not going to sit there and not go on for you. I think we just have that mentality. Everybody's open.
Yep.
Whatever comes side of that. Everybody knows white people, they have a certain thing about them. It's like, oh, no, Donald Trump, I can't say too much. They'll say a little something, but they won't say as much as they want to say. They won't speak their mind as much as black person.
Oh no, they're not. They know they protect Donald Trump like, you know what I'm saying, like it's their child and shit like that, man. But anyways, man. Last question. I ain't got too many other callers to talk about, but let's just wanted to touch on sports real quick, man. I had a discussion. I saw that you posted something kind of similar, but the thing to me, it's kind of head scratching. Like for instance, like Taysom Hill. You know, people want to make it about